AC1 on the Atlantic. They run 2 transatlantic networks. They built out a fiber network in Asia, in Southeast Asia, Singapore, Hong Kong, Japan. They own JUS capacity across the Pacific. They understand the subsea space very, very well. They're very good, good understanding of the business. But I think Level 3's entree into South America and their business into South America was because of the Global Crossing acquisition. It's not because they were really understanding South America. They got it because they got Global Crossing when Singapore Technologies Temasek sold out and they actually did the deal. Because the history of Level 3 was very strong in Europe. They run 2 transatlantic cables, very strong in Frankfurt, Paris, London, Amsterdam, and then they have a very large presence in Singapore, Hong Kong, and Japan. So it was a transpac, transatlantic play. That was their play. When they got the Global Crossing business, then they started to really have to figure out South America. I think Level 3 in general is a good company because they do have deep pockets. They have the access to the US capital markets. I mean, Level 3 has the ability to raise money, tremendous amount of capital. I mentioned the $1.3 billion for Microsoft in terms of CapEx. Level 3's CapEx budget is over $2 billion a year, US. So they spend a lot of money. Within CONUS, what we call CONUS, the continental US, but they also spend international. In Hawaii, in the state of Hawaii, our client is APTelecom, but the number 2 company is Time Warner. Oceanic, no more. Level 3 just bought them. They spent $700 million cash, bought them. No. Level 3 has tremendous ability to roll up assets, to do M&A. Their team is very mergers and acquisitions based. They like to do buys. Okay, a lot of private equity guys. The headquarters is in Colorado, in Denver, in Bloomfield, but the team is very much interested in South America because they're very concerned about the slowing growth rate in Europe. Europe's a mess right now, and it's going to probably continue to be a mess. So they see Asia being still very important for them, but South America being, I think, more important than Europe in the next 5-10 years. That's the thinking of their buying and how they're approaching things. So I would expect to see Level 3 make much more strategic investments in the South American region over the next 5 to 10 years. Less than they're going to do in Europe, much less.
Entonces, un cable también del año 2000, ¿no? Del mismo periodo del SAM 1.
Perdón, pero hay una pregunta. ¿Puedes regresar a la diapositiva anterior, por favor?
La anterior.
Sí.
El 10 no sería.
Los 5 puntos.